Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about what actually makes a girl miss you. Okay, so here are some things. These are the three things that I want to get into today about what actually makes a girl miss you, and basically what's going on in her thoughts and feelings that will actually make her miss you. Okay, so the first thing, and this is the most powerful thing, okay, and that is she is already really, really attracted to you. If she's really attracted to you, and let's say you've been on a couple of dates with her, or you know her in some shape or form, because she's really attracted to you, she's going to start missing you. She wants to be around you because she's attracted to you. She wants you to be her boyfriend. She wants to get to know you better. She wants to be in your life. So if she's really, really attracted to you, then she's going to miss you. It just makes sense, okay? I think you would probably find the same thing with yourself. When you really like a woman, when you're really attracted to her, you can't wait to see her. You miss her. You want to be around her because you like her so much. And it's the same with women. When she really likes a guy, she is going to miss him when she's really, really attracted to him. Okay, so another thing that makes a woman actually miss you is she enjoys being around you. Okay, so let's say you go on a date with her or you hang out with her in some shape or form. And if you're fun to be around and she likes being around you and she has a great time, she has a blast basically, then she's going to miss you. She's going to miss your presence because she just has so much fun when she's around you. Okay, so if she enjoys being around you, then she's going to want to spend more and more time with you. So therefore, it's going to make her miss you. So one of the best ways then you can facilitate this, because you might be thinking, well, how do I get a woman to enjoy being around me? So the main thing that you need to focus on when you're dating a woman, or you're just first starting to see a woman, or you're getting to know a woman in some shape or form, your main goal is to just have a good time, to just have fun, to just be silly together, be goofy, and just have a blast. Kind of want to imagine it as if you two are best friends, okay? And just that sort of silly, goofy energy that you have when you're with your best friend. Because what you got to remember about romance is that you want to be good companions too. Yes, of course, you want to be attracted to them, because that's the whole difference between romance and friendship, right? So there's that sexual attraction there and passion there. But also, you got to be good companions too. You got to be good buddies. You got to be good friends. You got to make each other laugh, okay? So if you can do that, and you can get her to let her hair down and just be her funny, goofy self, and you can just be your funny, goofy self, and you can just be silly together, basically, just causing mayhem and just being cheeky, yeah, and just having a great time, then she's going to want to hang out with you more, because she is able then to be her true, authentic self. She can be her own funny, goofy self, and you can be your own funny, goofy self, and you can just sort of let your guards down basically when you're around each other. And that's the best sort of thing that you can do. So the best way to facilitate that is when you're hanging out with her, just have a good time, have a laugh, get her to laugh, be silly, be funny. Okay, let your guard down, give yourself the permission for you to be goofy and silly. And if you do that, it gives her the permission to do that as well. So the more you do that, and the more you facilitate that energy, the more she's going to want to hang around you and be around you, because she has a good time. And that's simply it. Just find ways that she can have a good time around you, and you also enjoy yourself too, because there's no point just focusing on her having fun if you're not having fun. The best place to be is where you're both having fun, both having a fun time. You're both being silly, you're both being goofy, and you're both not taking anything very seriously, and you're just having a great time, you're just having a blast. So that's the best way that you can facilitate the energy. And if she enjoys being around you, she's going to want to be around you more, and she's going to start missing you and wanting to be around you and wanting to be in your presence more and more, because you guys just have such a great time when you're together. Okay, so that's the best place to be. Now, of course, that's not always going to work with every woman, because she may not have the same humor as you. So you can try this as much as you like, but if you're not on the same wavelength, then it's never going to work. So what I would say to you is that if you meet a woman where you're being yourself and you're being funny, you're being goofy, you're having a great time, and she's not, and she's sort of like looking at you as if you're a crazy person, then she's not the girl for you. Okay, you need to find a girl who's just the same level of insanity basically as you, and has the same kind of humor as you, because it's just going to be a much more easy and effortless relationship if you two do end up in a relationship. If you've got the same humor, you're just going to have a way better time if you've both got the same kind of sense of humor and you both love to have a laugh and just giggle and be silly. But that may not happen with every single woman. So obviously, if you're not on the same wavelength, with a woman, then it's best to just not see her anymore and to stop trying, because there's nothing you can do. You're just not on the same page. Okay, so that's another way that to make a woman actually miss you. Okay, she has to enjoy being around you, because if she enjoys being around you, makes sense then that she's going to want to spend more time with you. Okay, so another way that you can make a girl actually miss you, and what actually makes a girl miss you, is if you're not available 24/7 to chat with her over the phone or to message her. So if you've got a busy life, so let's say you've got a busy job and you've got other things that you do outside of your job, because maybe you wake up and you go to the gym and then you go to work, and then maybe in the evening you've got other activities like with your friends and stuff. Perhaps you do a bit of online gaming or something like that and you meet your friends. You're probably only going to have like, 1 or 2 opportunities in the day to respond to messages. Okay, so if you're not available 24/7 and you are only messaging her sporadically, then she's going to miss you, because you can't make a woman miss you if you're always in her DMs. Because if you're always in her DMs, you're becoming too familiar, you're becoming too predictable. But if you message her and she's kind of not really knowing when you're going to message her, because you're so busy and you've got all these other things going on in your life, then it's going to make her miss you, because, you're not always in constant contact with her. Okay, so therefore, it's going to make her miss you more. Okay, so if you're not available 24/7, and that's not just for messaging either, but you're not available 24/7 to physically see her either. So maybe, let's say your life is really random and sometimes you can only see her on a Tuesday, and other times maybe you can spend the whole weekend with her. But, it's sort of unpredictable like that, and you're unpredictable like that. And it's all about displaying this energy of you're not always available. You're not going to be there at the drop of the hat for her. You've got other things going on in your life and you're not available 24/7, and therefore that's what's actually going to make her miss you. And that's one of the things that makes a woman actually miss you, if you're not available 24/7 to see her. Okay, so if you would like more tips, then I highly recommend that you go and read my book, Attracting the Beautiful Woman of Your Dreams. You can go read it completely for free on my website. All you have to do is go to www.christineloveridge.com and then go to the menu on the website and then click on the book. It'll take you straight there, okay? And therefore, you can then coach yourself, okay? So you don't have to purchase coaching with me. You can just coach yourself by reading and studying this book. And it's something that you're going to want to read multiple times, because if you just read it once, you're probably just going to forget the information. So you have to keep on coming back to it. I personally think it's a good idea to read this book about 10 times and then maybe come back to it every so often after that. Okay, and that's what I personally do with books that I really want to ingrain into my brain, because it's like, for example, if you go to the gym. You go to the gym and let's say you do a 20-minute workout and you're not thin yet. Okay, obviously you need to go to the gym multiple times. So you've got to see this book as going to the gym, or watching my coaching videos as going to the gym. You've got to come back to things repeatedly over time in order for it to become instinctual in your brain. So it becomes a part of who you are rather than just something that you learned once. Okay, and that's why, you hear other coaches, like, for example, Corey Wayne saying the same thing about his book, and you may read another self-help book and they say exactly the same thing. Anything that's really important to you, like attracting women, you've got to come back to it over and over and over again, because there's like a scientific term for this, but it's like when you learn something, it sort of like fires and wires in your brain. Okay, but if you forget something, or if you stop coming back to some knowledge or some certain information, basically those parts of knowledge in your brain will start to disappear and unwind, basically. Okay, so that's why if you come back to something over and over again, and you keep on reading it, you keep on going through the information over and over again, it becomes a part of who you are, and it's easier to remember on instinct. Okay, whereas if you read it once, it doesn't work like that. Okay, you just forget the information eventually. Okay, and then you'll go back to your old self and you'll get the same results that you've always done with women. Okay, so if you would like to get coaching with me though, and you feel like you need help with a specific situation, then you can go to the same website, www.christineloveridge.com, and just pick whichever coaching option works best for you at this current time. And I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.